So here's the thing about energy field. When you're not aware of this concept, like I said earlier, your life feels like a prison. And it feels unfair, right? Because when you're a child and you were born into a certain environment, you never really had a choice. So it's almost like you were born into a cage, right? So you're either born into a cage or you're born into a garden where you feel like, it's just limitless beauty, or you're born into a cage where you feel limited and nothing seems to be working in your favor. So, just to be honest, depending on your upbringing, the odds are against you, right? Or the odds might be in your favor. You still have to play your part in it, but certain people were born into certain challenges that they're going to have to work their way out of. Okay? And this is where the awareness comes in almost as a rescue, because the moment you become aware, you start the process of clearing yourself from certain things that you were born into. So, what are we speaking of mainly? Scarcity, this feeling of not having enough money, enough resources, enough power, enough love, just scarcity in general. You did not have enough. That emotion or that sense of being, living in a world where you don't have enough, becomes ingrained in your energy field, and it's very difficult to get rid of, because you go through life always challenging any belief, any opportunity, right? Every aspect of your life, you filter it through your prism of scarcity. I will never have enough, even in relationships. I don't think I'll have enough of this love. I don't think I'm good enough. I don't think I'll, financially, I just won't be good enough. I just won't have enough. So a lot of people that have money struggles. It's that scarcity lives within you, where there's a part of you that just feels like life is uncomfortable and it always has to be a struggle. That struggle mentality becomes part of your energy field. It becomes the world that you created for yourself, where everything becomes a struggle. But when you feel an environment where you feel cared for, not criticized so much, empowered, encouraged, right? You feel like the world is your playground. And you just have to get out there and have your ideas and express them, and things will just work out the way they're supposed to. And guess what? To a lot of people, it ends up happening that way, because that's their energy field. They have that confidence and say, if I get up and do this, I'll have positive results. I know this for a fact because that's what they were told since they were children. If I believe in my convictions and I step forward and I do the right things and I put in the necessary amount of effort, I will be successful. No questions asked, no doubt. That's just their reality. And guess what? People like that end up having fantastic lives, doing amazing things in their lives. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, ultimately, everybody has the same chance at being successful at life. Everyone has a chance to improve the quality of their life, their relationship. However, without the awareness, you're trapped. So the key here is not that your energy field is such a dark hole that you will never get out of it. The key here is to understand that without awareness, you have a higher chance of living a painful life. And with awareness, you have a chance at rebuilding your energy field, reworking some of these interactions and some of these relationships so that you can give yourself just as good as a chance to have a fantastic life as anybody else on this planet.